Gary has the beat and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Laverne Cox, y'all. Now, you remember we talked about it recently that she hosted the SAG Awards, y'all, and she did the red carpet. And a lot of people were very upset because they say she brought up Jada Pinkett's affair with August Alsina. Well, now she's letting the world know. She said, first of all, y'all can be mad all y'all want, and I know that the Smiths are black folks' royalty. She said, but I am not apologizing. She said, I'm not going to apologize, honey. She went on her Instagram Live, and she told her followers, y'all, that she understands that they're upset, but she says that she's going to only apologize to Will and Jada if they personally request it, and it's definitely going to happen in private, unquote. And a lot of people saying, y'all, well, you know what that was?
Okay, hold on. Okay, you do stuff. Why the apology have to be in private when you ask in public?
Well, she said, I guess she don't want it to be a big thing, Ricky.
It's already a big thing when you ask the question in public. If you can do bull crap or whatever you do in public or whatever, you can apologize in public.
But Ricky, like people said, though, honey, they put it out there. The Smiths put it out there. Miss Jada Pinkett Smith put that out there.
Did nobody hear that on the red carpet when she asked the question?
Well, people heard it, but the question that she asked about was the entanglement. Jada put that out there about the entanglement. They say Jada was the one who put the word entanglement out there, so you really can't be mad that someone is continuing a conversation that you started.
Yeah, but it ain't just about the conversation that she started. It's just kind of like the way she. I don't know. Brett, what you think?
Man, it just shouldn't have happened. I just think it just shouldn't have happened. She shouldn't have said that.
She just asked a question.
It ain't what you do. Sometimes it's just how you do it.
Yeah, but can we stop talking about that? It's so old. Just
What if she would have just said, "Hey, have y'all gotten past differences? See how that's pretty much the same thing." I don't know. Let me shut up.
And and the thing is though too, yeah, we can stop talking about it, but that's just like Usher bringing up that he could have dated Aaliyah. People like, girl, that's been how many years ago?
And we never knew that. That's something we never knew.
Yeah, well, we never. That's why did you bring it up then? Because we never knew. We didn't care.
Well, some people do care. Some
people care about this here question that Miss Cox asked Jada them on the red carpet.
Okay.
Some people just think that it was done in poor taste. Yeah. That's what people.
But it was a question, honey. If Usher brought up his statement about telling us what he could have almost done, nobody didn't care about that.
That's the difference. He brought it up.
Yeah, and that's the difference. She brought it up to them. So, but anyway, they was all smoking at the window, honey. But anyway, child.
Smoking at the window.
They was all smoking at the window, Ricky. So, honey.
At the window,
honey. So, honey, it's just something. But, it is what it is, though, child. But I'm like, please, y'all. Leave Miss Cox alone. She was only doing her job, Ricky. She's an interviewer, and she's an actress as well. And she just was trying to get the questions.
And, Gary, people like shock. Say what you want to say. People like that shock.
Yeah, shock.
They do.
And depends on how you shock. So yeah, people do. So it's just very interesting, y'all. So, but nevertheless, speaking of shock, honey, remember I talked about K. Michelle yesterday, honey, when they said this girl flashed the children, honey, at in Houston, honey, at the arena theater. Now they say this girl might be going to the pen, honey. They say because she should have never done that, for one thing, and that was indecent exposure. And now they're questioning her, and they might, like I said, they may take this girl, honey, to jail, honey. They say she could face criminal prosecution for public indecent. Now they're saying under the Texas law, the crime consists of exposing any part of one's genitals or to another in order to arouse them. They say the person must also be reckless regarding whether anyone else is around who might not appreciate the view. And I know I wouldn't have, and that's just, so there you have it. So we just hope and pray that everything goes well with K. Michelle, honey, because they say she could definitely, honey, be arrested and be prosecuted for disorderly conduct. So, Ricky, y'all, be careful what you do, honey. We gotta pray, honey. We gotta be careful what you do in the public like that, because it's just not a good look, y'all. So, and people it just hurt people. So I'm gonna just leave that at that, y'all. And that's all.
I think none of the men was complaining.
No,
well, I bet you, honey.
Not one.
Do y'all know Willie Taylor?
with the blues.
He's one of those former Making the Band contestants. Yeah, he's calling out Diddy, honey.
Yes.
He said Making the Band was an experience for sure. He said, but the platform and the contracts were all set up for the failure of hungry talent, y'all. He is speaking out, honey. He said that, baby, he is severely depressed behind that stuff that went down, and all this stuff is coming out later. It's amazing how a lot of stuff comes out later on. You know, that happened years ago or whatever, but now he's definitely speaking out about that, y'all. So we definitely need to keep him and follow Willie Taylor and see what goes on with this situation, honey, because it's just right now, it's not a good look, y'all, for Diddy or anybody that was involved in that situation. So we're going to follow that.
Right.
All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Sea of Tranquility. On the high end, you say Sea of Tranquility, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Light Blue.
Light blue.
Yes. Oh, Rickey, the Sea of Tranquility. You remember, just think about it when you're out there on the sea, honey, in your tugboat, and you just see all the beautiful water.
Right.
You
can see through the water. Sea of Tranquility.
Yes, Lord.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.